Well, we are 50 days away until the election now, and this year, for the first time, San Francisco residents will vote for mayor on the same day they select a president.
Yeah, it's thanks to Prop H, which voters passed in 2022 to move local elections to even-numbered years to match up with presidential elections. There's hope it will attract more people to the polls.
Yeah, there is a concerted effort to mobilize the Latino vote, too. In previous years, there's been a lack of engagement among Latinos.
That's right. ABC 7 News reporter Leanne Melendez is here to tell us what's changing. Leanne.
Yeah, well, when it comes to Latino voters, don't assume that they're going to vote one way or the other, or that they're going to vote at all. For example, young voters have told me that they are disenchanted and are going to stay home despite so much riding on these elections. Now, for the older Latinos in San Francisco, crime and even illegal immigration are big issues. And some will be voting for more conservative candidates when it comes to the mayor's race and even the presidential election.
Through music, Latinos express their identity. Sharing a meal is a way to connect with others. Talking about politics is a byproduct.
What's different about these elections?
There's nothing too different besides it being overly politically charged, and everyone's at each other's throats.
Hugo Monge told us he's discouraged and is skipping the November election. Latinos represent nearly 11% of San Francisco voters, yet many feel they are not being courted by local politicians, feeling somewhat marginalized.
We don't see anybody here. It's just a constant issue that kind of gets brushed under the rug.
When was the last time you saw a mayoral candidate here in the Mission?
I can't say that I have.
Generations of Latinos here have typically voted Democratic, yet issues like crime and drug use in San Francisco have led to a slight shift in how they vote. Take Guillermo Castaneda, a longtime owner of a Salvadoran restaurant. He's seen El Salvador go from one of the most dangerous, crime-ridden countries in the world to one of the safest after right-wing President Nayib Bukele took office. Bukele has also been criticized for human rights abuses.
Will you be voting for somebody who is leaning towards fighting crime because of what has happened in El Salvador?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100% sure about it. Having a business in this area, it turned to like a nightmare.
For months, the area near his business was plagued by fencing operations and illegal street vendors. On a national level, Castaneda told us he's voting for Donald Trump. Perhaps not as surprising as one may think is the divide that exists among Latinos when it comes to illegal immigration and border security. The owner of this brick and mortar, a Latina, says the city should not allow any Latino newcomer to sell products on the streets, even with a permit. When it comes to younger Latinos in San Francisco, many feel disconnected from both parties.
I think a lot of young people are feeling like not morally correct voting for either candidate right now. So it's really hard just like for us to pick a side.
Salvadorans represent the second largest Latino population in San Francisco. Aminta Calderon, who is 73, will be voting in her first U.S. election since becoming a U.S. citizen. She favors Kamala Harris. She believes Harris has good intentions. On a local level, Calderon is still waiting for any one of the mayoral candidates to win her over.
And the main complaint I hear from many Latino residents living in the Mission District is the lack of interest coming from the mayoral candidates. Now, they say there is little outreach there while candidates are focusing instead on other neighborhoods. And they believe this is a missed opportunity. They want to be heard,
right,
but they're not seeing them coming to
Feeling
their neighborhoods.
left out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Leanne, thank you.